Hello and welcome back to Let's Play EU4 as the Commonwealth. We're still in our war against the Ottomans, which I guess is going okay. We're winning it, certainly. Also in the last episode we finished our annexation of Transylvania, which actually has given us a whole bunch of Protestant provinces to convert, so let's actually get started on that, since I wasn't doing it yet for some reason. We only have the one missionary, apparently. Oh no, we're also converting Burgess. Alright. But he has 0% progress, why don't we cancel that then? And send him to a province that he can actually convert. So that will give us a lot of papal influence, which we can then spend on stability and that kind of thing, I suppose. So we are still blocking the straits here, looking at this Ottoman army, which has sieged our province on that side, and on this side I think we're just trying to siege up some Ottoman land. There was a Timurid army over here. I think we'll start spreading these armies out a little bit to get some things done. Can stop forced marching. You can head over here, and you head here to support. Okay, Venice has stopped embargoing us, apparently. Okay, the Ottoman army here is indeed crossing the strait, so I think we're going to need a leader in charge here. Put in this guy. Which may just persuade them not to come. Maybe it did, but they didn't have time to react. Either way, this is probably going to be a pretty good battle for us. We'll reinforce with this stack. And that turned out okay. So they should be retreating back across the strait again. And they are gathering up a few smaller armies here. So I think we'll... if we can unassign this leader from over here, we'll take him back here via instantaneous teleportation. And we'll use this army to just clean up some of these small stacks so they don't gather together and cause me any problems. It's possible we could also intercept the retreating main army that we just defeated, which I assume is heading over to this direction somewhere. Let's see if we can see it at least. There it is. Probably not a good idea to do that with 18 regiments, actually. Though, if we also brought this one in... they already have forced march selected, which they really shouldn't, but... Okay, so this is desert, which means we won't have a terrain penalty. We have a comparable leader, and we have them outnumbered. So if we can catch them here, that would be good. We arrive in Antioch on the 26th. We'll get there on the 30th or the 31st. So as it is, we're not getting there. Let's try force marching this one. Also, they're not at full morale. Get there on the 30th. Yeah, they're going to get out. We might be able to catch them in Antioch, though, which is grasslands. Or I suppose we could try sending this army directly to Antioch. So this should reach Antioch on the 1st, and they're going to get out on the 1st, so I'm not sure whether we'll get the battle or not, but let's find out. We didn't. Okay, so... I suppose we'll keep following. They do have 17 troops, and there's 13 from Tabaristan over there as well. So maybe it's better for us to retreat for now. We'll just set up some sieges over here. You hit there, actually. So it looks like they are following me. If I can bait them into a poor attack somewhere, that would be good. I'm just going to split that one in half. I don't want to leave a small army there. So it looks like they're trying to attack me here, which is mountains. That's pretty ideal. We can reinforce from several directions. And they'll get there on the 11th. Nope, looks like they changed their mind somehow. Instead, this 11 stack is heading here, which we can still reinforce. And now they're just not going to head anywhere. Okay, that's fine. Fortification effort, a permanent matter of regal attention. Fortification of the realm always received great care. So we can spend 50 ducats to have improved fortifications in one of our provinces, or lose 1 prestige. I think we'll just lose the 1 prestige. We are losing money at the moment. Let's turn off forced march on these armies. I think they're at full morale anyway, but we don't want to inhibit them from regaining any if they need to. There's no reason for it to be on right now. Okay, we have converted 2 provinces. Let's keep going with that. We should look at the religious map mode. I'm not sure what happened to the... apparently there is no Center of Reformation anymore. There are no Centers of Reformation, so I guess the Reformation is just over. So that's fine. Once we convert all these provinces to Catholic, we shouldn't have any more problems with provinces randomly flipping to Protestant. Of course, not randomly, but flipping to Protestant in general. Or so we can hope. Ah, okay, so it looks like I missed a battle in Constantinople. That's good to know. We had no leader over there. That's got to be part of it. Let's get our good leader back over here, and hopefully we can actually catch the Ottoman army before they leave Constantinople. It is grasslands. So we want to siege over here. We did cross a river here, but I think we should be in decent shape. Not great. I think we're going to win anyway. Okay, we want to siege here. We can get another one started. Okay, we did win that. Our other army has retreated here. It's heading to Warsaw. Okay, makes sense. So perhaps we should try to intercept this army. I think they went to Aleppo last time. If we can get there first, that could be a good idea. Move this army up adjacent to the other one so they can support each other. We did get there first, and they took a crossing penalty. Their general is better, though. Of course, they're at very low morale, which is nice. Alright, that went well. Let's combine these armies, and I suppose we'll continue to follow them. If we can wipe out their whole stack, that would be extremely good, needless to say. So they're heading down here to Hama. We're not going to force march yet, because we want to recover morale. Then Damascus. Okay, we'll turn on force march and then try to turn it off at the end of the month so we can get another tick of morale improvement. And we won that siege over there. I'm trying to keep an eye on these Timurid armies over here too. But it doesn't look like they're trying to catch me. Yet. Let's turn off force march. Then turn it back on. So it looks like they've stopped here. We're going to catch them with slightly fewer numbers than they have, and I really should have used my better general here too, but they're at very low morale. We're going to be attacking into a desert with no crossing, so no modifiers in any way from that. And I'll consolidate my troops before we attack. Not sure this is a good idea, but we'll find out, I suppose. Pomerania has declared war on Denmark, and we have converted 2 more provinces. Okay, that went reasonably well. They're probably retreating back to Aleppo, I'd imagine. Let's get our 3-star general, and let's also uncheck force march on this stack. So we'll take our 3-star general and have him try to get to Aleppo before them. This army will also march up into that area without forced march. Okay, we lost a siege to the Timurids over here. That's fine, we'll go and deal with them once we have hopefully destroyed this Ottoman army. Oh, it looks like they were actually only retreating to Damascus. Okay, possibly we can still catch them. I don't want to engage them with this 22 stack, at least not yet, because it's at low morale. On the other hand, this 22 would have left by then. No, I think we'll leave it and... Okay. So they're getting out on the 15th, we'll get there first. So I think this is much more favourable. We'll head in with both. Alright, still hasn't wiped them out, but we are killing a lot of their troops, I think. Should be able to at least wipe out these smaller stacks. Turkish patriots have risen up in Constantinople. Fortunately, they've done so with very little morale. I think I will send in some reinforcements anyway. Okay, and we'll just keep wiping out some of their smaller armies as we can. If and when the main army reappears, we'll get that too. Or try to fight it, I mean. Oh, we lost against those patriots in Constantinople. That's terrible. I think our armies were wiped out even. Wow, okay. So we should rebuild some troops, I think. We have this, of course, army that retreated before. We can bring that down. And try and drive them out of there. Or we could just try and end this war now. And see what we can get. So Constantinople's our war goal, we want that at least. And they'll give us that. And some additional counties. Maybe we just give Georgia whatever they have sieged over here. In fact, they can only take one county. Okay. Well, I think that's kind of reasonable. We'll just take Constantinople for ourselves and one county for Georgia. To make sure to transfer this occupation. Can't transfer a province that is under siege. Oh, okay, good to know. I guess we'll do something about that first. Okay, we got another province over there. We're not going to have time to take any more, but maybe that will let us take another, take something else in the peace deal. I'll just wait till after we end this war to take the next military tech. So we're taking Constantinople this, and we can't take this. How close are we? Not actually that close. How about if it was this one? Even less close. Okay. So we transfer this to Georgia. And we'll take that and Constantinople. Will cost me 33 Diplo power. Okay. Send demand. Okay, they accepted our generous peace offer. Of course, we still have the Turkish patriots to deal with, but once this army gets down here, we can do that. I will also get military tech. We'll also upgrade our troops to Saxon infantry. Obviously wait for our morale to replenish before we go and engage the rebels. And we'll build one template, since that's about all we can afford right now. I don't think we can afford a second one. They breached the walls here, so I want to get this done. Oh, and we lost our claim on Constantinople just in time. Grant export licenses. When the crown could not or would not pay cash to the nobles, they would instead grant them privileges to collect special revenues, from which they could make a healthy profit. So we can make Georgia like us more, lose 5 Republican tradition, and get extra tax, or gain 5 Republican tradition and annoy Georgia. I don't think I'm too worried about Georgia's opinion. They're fine with us anyway, so that's reasonable. We're up to 90 Republican tradition. Okay, that's 2 more converted. Let's keep going with that. Let's get a leader in charge over here. And we'll just wait until we're at full morale before we go do something about that. They have breached the walls, but they're not in danger of actually finishing that siege before we, well, at least get one more tick of morale. Alright, we're not quite at full, but I think we'll be fine. Alright then. We now need to core Constantinople, of course, which is going to cost us a huge amount of admin power. 16 base tax. So we actually can't do that. At least not yet. Should hire an admin advisor. He'll help us get there sooner. I think we can afford a level 1 guy, but we are out of time for this episode, so we'll have to leave it here. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time when I think we'll actually do something about Hungary, finally.